and welcome to another OnPoint review. I'm CMoney, and I'm joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everybody? Thank you so very much for rocking out with us today. Are we ready to dive into some mythological madness?
Oh, yes, we are. Today, we are reviewing Age of Mythology Retold. It's dropping on both Xbox and PC, and we got our hands on the Xbox version. Thanks to Xbox for the review codes.
Age of Mythology Retold is making history as the first title in the Age franchise to launch on both PC and console simultaneously. It's a fresh take on the 2002 classic.
You get to choose your gods from the Greek, Norse, Egyptian, and Atlantean pantheons. Just a heads up, we've never played the original Age of Mythology, and we typically do not play real-time strategy games. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. Now, the graphics. I gotta say, I was blown away by how good this game looks. The art style is spot on. With the isometric view, it's crucial to easily distinguish between your forces and the enemy, and Age of Mythology Retold nails it. The different colors for forces and buildings eliminate any confusion.
Absolutely. The graphics are nice and the water animations are solid. The environment detail is top notch. You can zoom in and see individual rocks on the ground. There's a ton of quality content to experience, and the atmosphere is very tranquil, yet can become epic and exciting in an instant.
Yeah, I agree. Each pantheon has its own unique vibe. The Greek pantheon is lush with grasslands and forests. The Egyptian pantheon is all about the desert. The Norse pantheon is the snowy mountains, and the Atlantean pantheon is water centric.
The Egyptian portion is particularly stunning with awesome god selections. Finding these beautiful animals like giraffes, hippopotamus, and zebras, along with stunning mythical creatures, is a delight. They look realistic whether you're zoomed in or out, looking over the entire scene from a god's view.
Yeah, for sure. The lighting is also fantastic. It looks great on land and even better when it's reflecting off the water. The water effects are super realistic. Like the animation is clean, keeping that nostalgic feel from the 2002 classic. The mythological creatures in this game truly feel brought to life, which is especially impressive considering it's a remake of a 20-year-old game. The cutscenes are a treat. You can tell they wanted to stay true to the original's charm while giving it a major graphical upgrade. Now with a 4K shine. And the Mythic Age Minor Gods artwork is just beautiful.
I have to agree. The fact that this game manages to feel fresh and new, yet faithful and true to the original, is a feat on its own. Even the biggest and boldest remakes out there tend to lose the essence of what made their original counterparts so special.
No, I agree 100%. Let's move on to the story. The campaign follows an Atlantean Admiral Arkantos on a quest to hunt down Gargarensis, a Cyclops who teamed up with Poseidon against Atlantis. You'll embark on a journey through ancient myths and legends, encountering gods and heroes along the way.
I was genuinely surprised by how much I got into the story. We're not going to ruin it for you here, but I expected it to be just set dressing. It's actually fun and engaging with a twist you won't see coming and a satisfying ending.
Oh, yeah, that ending was great. I enjoyed it very much. Now, moving on to the audio. The audio was solid. The voice acting is good. The characters don't take themselves too seriously. The music is neither amazing nor offensive.
Absolutely. The voice acting feels like a creative decision to keep the original game's essence. You can play for hours without the audio getting annoying. There are recognizable audio cues when you encounter enemies or when they raid your base. Overall, the audio is well.
Let's get into the gameplay here. Now, before we do that, let's break down some of the details first. This game is stacked, right? So there's four pantheons. So you got the Greek, Egyptian, Norse, and Atlantean. You have three campaigns spanning 50 mission scenarios. You got PvE skirmish, you got PvE co-op multiplayer, you got PvP multiplayer, including ranked play. You got 40 PvE, PvP maps. You have three game types with 5 victory condition options and mod support. Also, when it comes to accessibility, they have everything you would need. You have narration, adjustable text size, speech to text, text to speech, adjustable difficulty, including story mode, friend foe colors, friend foe outlines. You got pattern overlay per player, fully adjustable per player colors, and a minimap contrast adjustment.
The gameplay is where this game absolutely shines. I'm usually not a fan of this genre, but I was hooked. Typically, a game like this is best played on a PC, but I played the entire game with a controller on the Xbox. They gave us a Steam code, but I didn't end up using it because it played perfectly on my Xbox.
Same here. I don't usually play these types of games, so there was a bit of a learning curve, but they do a great job of easing you in and making things make sense. Definitely don't skip the brief tutorials they offer every time you change pantheons.
I agree with that. Each pantheon introduces new gameplay mechanics. For instance, the Norse pantheons is the only one where your soldiers can build, which changes the game flow dramatically.
Agreed. The gameplay loop itself of gather, build, and fight is so satisfying. There's nothing quite like building a massive army and steamrolling an enemy base. It never gets old.
Each chapter puts you in a new scenario where you have to figure out a new strategy for building your base and forces. Every choice matters, and making the wrong call can lead to losing after an hour and starting over. Pro tip, you guys, save often and in different slots.
Oh, yes, I felt that pain for sure. The game can get crazy hard at times, but it has a bunch of difficulty options to suit your playstyle. You can choose the difficulty before every chapter. Find the one that's right for you and have fun.
Absolutely, and this is such a meaty game. It has so much content. If you've been waiting for this game, you will have enough content to entertain you for months. Now let's get to the fun factor. Coming from someone who doesn't typically like these type of games, I found myself having a blast. Each chapter gave enough of a story beat to keep me engaged, and each scenario was different, giving me that one more chapter feel. Loved it.
I have to agree. I had an awesome time playing this game. The mix of strategy, mythology, and epic battles kept me hooked. It's incredibly fun, and I found myself losing track of time because I was so immersed.
Absolutely. Losing track of time indeed. The game does a fantastic job at balancing challenges and enjoyment. Whether you're a seasoned RTS player or a newbie like us, there's something here for everyone.
That variety in gameplay, the detailed environments, and the sheer fun of commanding mythological armies makes this a standout title. I cannot recommend it enough. So that's our review of Age of Mythology Retold. We had a blast playing it, and we hope you enjoyed our review.
If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more OnPoint review.
And our official OnPoint review score for Age of Mythology Retold is a 9 out of 10. And as always,
You're intruding.
you're intruding.